Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Bit of a different video today. We're actually going to be doing a review of the QOVES facial analysis. Now you've probably seen these guys on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. They basically teach you about facial aesthetics, and I've seen a lot of people complain that it's toxic and such, but personally I really don't think it is, because these guys are literally just using science to teach you about how good your face is and how you can improve it with science, and not doing things like surgery. So I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, they do an analysis of your face, and I basically sent in some pictures. I'll throw up what those look like on the screen, and they analyze it, and yeah, tell you what's good, what could maybe be improved, and what your strongest features are and such. So let's get right into it, and I'll show you guys what they gave me, and we'll see whether I'm chopped. Okay, first up, an overview of your facial masculinity. So on my dimorphism range, I'm looking masculine, guys, come on. Overall, my face is predominantly masculine, with low set, straight, deep set eyes, a strong square chin, and a lean, defined lower third. Some features lean slightly towards the feminine side, such as your wide, outward-facing cheekbones, and a smaller, more delicate nose. I do have kind of a delicate nose, don't I, guys? I'm actually quite surprised that it said I was on the more masculine side, because when I look at myself, I think like, okay, maybe I have some more female features, but clearly not. This analysis is like incredibly detailed, by the way, guys. It like literally goes into every part of your face. I'm pretty impressed. The thing that I like about these guys at QOVES is they're not just chatting a load of shit like a lot of people do on the internet and just going off opinion. They do actually use science and look at the studies, which is pretty cool, in fairness. So to anyone that says it's toxic, I strongly disagree. Okay, my eyebrows are on the more masculine side. My eyes are hooded, sharp, angled eyes with positive tilt and straight upper lids. These create a piercing and alert gaze, and my eyes have a typically masculine shape. Okay, next up is my nose. This is more on the feminine side. We can see on this little chart though, it's kind of in the middle. So my nose is short with a straight dorsum and a high root, which gives it a masculine appearance, though its moderate size keeps it from looking overly so. So yeah, I guess that is an important part of a masculine nose, guys. Like, men have bigger noses, and I believe that is one of the nose and the ears are some of the things that continue to grow as you age. So hey, if I can have a smaller one at the moment, then I'll take it, because it's probably going to get bigger in time. Okay, lips. Your lips are moderately full, slightly bottom heavy. That is something I've noticed actually, guys, when I look in pictures. Like, the bottom lip tends to be bigger than the top one. I have noticed that. I also noticed that one side slightly hangs lower than the other, like a resting face. With a defined Cupid's bow, the overall shape is balanced and softly proportioned, giving a subtly feminine impression. I'll take it. Cheeks. I like my cheeks. I like my cheekbones, guys. That's something I've always been pretty happy with. Your lean cheeks show outward cheekbone projection. Although when I did the bulk in last year, for like first sort of year in the gym where I've probably been taking it seriously, I noticed my cheeks were an area that put on a lot of the fat the quickest and bloated. So something I gotta watch out for. Yeah, but this is generally a feminine trait, so the outward cheekbones, but still considered attractive in men and often associated with the classic model look. Come on, model. I'm not a model. Jaw. Your jawline is lean, of standard width, U-shaped, and marked by a masseter definition. The lower face displays strong muscularity without excessive width or heaviness. I'll take that. I like my jaw, guys. Pretty happy with my jaw. Chin. Your chin is wide, projected, and flat in depth. This anchors your lower third and complements the wide mid-face, gently increasing perceived masculinity. Cool. Hair. Okay guys, this is getting into danger territory, getting into the danger zone with hair. We know this is the whole point of my pages, so let's see what they've got to say. My dark brown, dense and voluminous hair with a slight wave and an M-shaped hairline gives your face a slightly masculine appearance, but not too masculine, as there is no sign of hairline recession. Let's fucking go, guys! Mission accomplished. Norwood Reaper is defeated. Oh my goodness, what a great day. Ears. Your ears are large. Okay, calm down. Mid-set and oval with moderate prominence. A rounded helix and detached lobes provide structured but non-exaggerated lateral profile. Now this is something I'm wondering whether they're going to notice, guys, because from birth I actually have two different shaped ears. I'll show you, watch. So, see this side here? This is a normal looking earlobe, right? This side, what the hell? Different shape, see? Literally nothing anyone ever notices other than me, but two different shaped ears. There you go. Neck. Your neck is average in width and length, slightly narrower than your jaw with a visible Adam's apple and a defined chin to neckline, giving a clearly male but not overly masculine appearance. My neck is something I want to train, guys, because when I look back at my talking head videos on short form, sometimes I think my neck is a little bit too skinny. So that is actually an upcoming experiment I am running right now, where I'm actually going to be training my neck for 100 days. So you can look forward to me hopefully having a fatter neck. Okay, anyway. An overview of my averageness. Facial averageness describes how closely your features match the typical features of people in your demographic group. My averageness is 20 out of 100, and I am a slightly unique in terms of my face. So, sounds pretty good. Overall, my face has several distinctive and striking features, such as the shape of my eyes, the flatter than usual brow area, wider than average cheekbones, light blue eyes and a defined jawline. Some features like my nose and face shape are closer to the average British male, creating a balanced base with standout traits that make me noticeable. Cool. Facial symmetry. I've got an 88 out of 100 score. It's high. Let's go, guys. Symmetrical face. Someone put this in a BP edit. I only just found out what that is this year. Don't do that, actually. I take it back. I take it back. Only use it in the after part. I'm almost 26 years old. What do I know about these things? Oh my goodness. Anyway, explanation. My facial symmetry score of 88 places me in the highly symmetric category. This indicates a very balanced and harmonious facial structure with minimal asymmetries that contribute to an aesthetically pleasing appearance. I'll take that all day. I'm very happy to be hopefully aesthetically pleasing, guys. An overview of my face shape. So we've assessed your face shape as a whole, considering natural variations and facial angles. My face shape is oval with a wide mid-face, a normal forehead width, a lower third which is normal, and an average facial length. My face shape is oval with the mid-face as the widest point and the overall length in the normal range. This is quite a good thing to know, guys, when it comes to hair and hairstyles that suit you well, because some hairstyles work better with different face shapes. So it's pretty good to actually know what shape your face is. And for me, it's oval. I think with an oval face shape, you can get away with quite a few different haircuts. Whereas, you know, if you have like a round face, some styles aren't going to work for you as well. So pretty good information to know. And yeah, guys, it gives us a ton of detail on every part of your hair, the density, any recession. Obviously I have my hair down, so it's a bit more difficult to tell that bit. But they give a little note as well. Let's see, you have high hair density, a low M-shaped hairline, which I do, a natural dark brown color, mild frizz is present. I do get kind of frizzy hair sometimes, guys, probably because of the Ketoconazole shampoo that I use like a couple times a week. So that probably does play a role. Natural dark brown color, mild frizz. Your medium length wavy styling gives you strong coverage and a focus on your eye area. Density and fullness enable multiple styling options. Okay, smile. Let's have a look at this quickly. Go on. Look at this happy chap. The appearance of a smile is not influenced only by the mouth and lips, but also by the activation of the cheeks and eyes. I have no cheek dimples, a social smile. My full dental show with cheek elevation signals a social, genuine smile that is ideal for photos and first impressions. That's interesting to hear, because my mum and dad would always be like, Tom, you need to like smile naturally in photos when I was younger. Random piece of information for you there. Average smile span. My dental arch extends into the premolar region but does not encompass the entire posterior segment, producing an average smile span. Let's go. Aligned teeth. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my teeth, guys. I see. Yeah, I've always been pretty happy. Used to have a big gap in between my teeth, but thankfully that just sorted itself without braces, which is pretty lucky. My teeth are reddish yellowish. Whiter teeth make the smile look cleaner and more attractive. I try and use the white strips when I can, guys, but they do make my teeth a little bit sensitive, so maybe I should get them professionally whitened at some point in the future. Okay, lastly, let's look at my skin, because this is an area I'm generally pretty happy with. I would like to be a little bit more tanned in general, but I live in the UK, spend a lot of time indoors making these videos literally every single day, so I don't get as much time in the sun as I'd like. But then I guess that's also kind of a positive because it stops me from aging. I do also wear SPF 50 on my face every single day to make sure I'm not a wrinkly guy when I'm 50 and I can mug my counterparts in 2050. My skin undertone is cool. My skin blemishing is mild. My skin evenness is slightly uneven. Yeah, I do often notice I get like a little bit more redness around my chin, my nose area. I have had like seborrheic dermatitis there in the past, so that's something that I dealt with. You could check that out in the I Look Smaxed for, I think it was 60 days video, and I actually used Athlete's Foot cream on those areas to improve it, and it made a fairly big difference, guys. So yeah, it's something I'm working on. I would definitely like a more, you know, consistent skin tone all the way through my face, but that's something we can work on. I'm sure they'll touch on that in my my protocol going forward. My wrinkle score, we're looking good. Don't want any wrinkles, guys. No one wants to be a wrinkly guy. Again, it just breaks down so much detail here. Like, it's crazy. I'm not going to go for every single bit, or this video is going to last like 7 days. But let's get on to the protocol of how I can improve and ascend to become a Chad. It's actually embarrassing that I know this lingo. Oh my goodness, here we go. Look at this. So here is me before, and here is how they think I would look if I implemented their profile, their protocol. Oh my goodness, that is a handsome young man. Looking, I look Italian. Oh my goodness, that hairline's looking fantastic. A beard. Now I'm not sure how I feel about a beard, guys. Like, I quite like the youthfulness of just a clean shave, you know? Like, I feel like a beard, I don't know, and I can't properly grow one either because I tried the minoxidil on it and stuff, but then I had to start shaving more, and I don't know how I feel about it. But anyway, let's see what they got to say. My aesthetic score is 74 out of 100, and see what this actually is. So your aesthetic score shows how close you are to reaching your personal beauty potential. A higher score doesn't mean better than a lower one. It simply means you're already closer to that potential. While a lower score suggests you've got more room for a noticeable glow up. Okay, that's cool. That's a very wholesome description of the rating system. I like that. I like it. Okay, hair. You have thick and long hair. Focus on adopting a hairstyle following your natural part to frame your face. This will also reveal the upper third of your face, which will balance your longer, mid and lower face. Use a sea salt spray daily to add more waves and give your hair a natural flow. Eyebrows. You already have low set brows, which is an attractive masculine trait. There is room for improvement by filling in sparse areas of your brows. Use a brow gel on your eyebrows to make them look darker and fuller. Don't overdo it. Keep the results natural and discreet. That is something I actually worked on over the past few years, guys, because I do put minoxidil and tretinoin on my eyebrows as well as my hairline. If you guys haven't watched my previous videos, then go and watch them, because this channel is pretty good for hair loss prevention information. But yeah, I have also been using that part of my protocol on my eyebrows, and I'll throw up a picture on screen of how my eyebrows used to look, and they used to look a lot more sparse, guys. So it made a big improvement already, but perhaps brow gel is the move, guys. Maybe that is something I need to look into. Yeah, thicker, darker brows. We'll see. Eyes. Use brimonidine eye drops to reduce redness and yellowing in the eyes, making them appear clearer and brighter. I've actually never heard of that before. I'll look into that. Focus on using a hyaluronic acid-based under-eye serum to brighten and plump the under eye. It will help improve any tear trough hollows. I do have like an eye serum, but I'm pretty poor at sticking to using it, guys. So that's something I do need to use more. And nose. You could slightly reduce the width of your nostril with a conservative amount of Botox, which some people would consider for this outcome. Please consult a board-certified doctor to see if this option is suitable for you. I can't lie, guys, I'm probably not going to do this one. I appreciate the advice, but you know, maybe later on in life I'll look into something like that, but not right now. I'm happy with my delicate nose for the time being. Okay, cheeks. Focus on reducing body fat percentage to enhance facial contours, emphasizing the cheekbones and overall definition. Aim for a body fat percentage of 12 to 14%. Leaner is always better, guys. Well, not always, but yeah, lean is law. Jaw. Your jawline could appear more structured and proportionate to your bizygomatic width and jawline filler. With some jawline filler, some people consider this outcome to look more angular and masculine. Please consult a board-certified doctor to see if this option is suitable for you. Personally, again, I probably would never get filler. I mean, I'll never say never, but like probably not something on the cards currently. I do see some guys like have crazy transformations when they do get a little bit put in. So fair play to anyone that does that. For me, probably not going to do that, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with the current jawline situation. Anyway, consider growing a beard to further emphasize your facial structure and enhance facial dimorphism. If growth is sparse, it is a little bit sparse, guys, I can't lie. Daily application of 3% minoxidil can stimulate new beard growth. Consult a doctor before use. Focus on reducing your body fat percentage in order to get a more defined jawline. This will make your face look more chiseled. Lips, no change required. Happy days. Chin, no change required. Cool. Neck. Focus on growing the front of your neck slightly by performing 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps of neck curls 3 times a week. This will make your face look more masculine from the front. Focus on growing the back of your neck by performing 3 sets of 20 to 25 of neck extensions 3 times a week. This will make your face look more masculine from the side profile. That's really interesting, actually, because it's literally something I've started this week anyway, so I will definitely be taking that advice on board, particularly the structuring of the training of the neck, because it's kind of a weird area to train, guys. Like, it's not something many people do train, and it's also one of the weirdest exercises ever, so I'll definitely be doing that in my house, not at the gym. I'll throw up a video on screen of how it looks, but yeah, that's a boogie exercise, guys. Can't be doing that in front of the huzz in the gym. Tretinoin, apply 0.05% to the neck region to combat acne and promote cellular renewal. Consult your doctor before proceeding. I do use tretinoin at 0.025% currently. The 0.05 was a little bit too strong for me, to be honest, but I do apply that already, which is good. Consider radio frequency treatments such as thermage to help tighten and rejuvenate the skin on your neck. Consult with a doctor before proceeding. Okay, I've never heard of that one. I will look into that one as something to implement in my attractiveness protocol. Skin, focus on using 3 to 5% DHA tanning drops 2 to 3 times a week to maintain tan, or frequently to achieve a deeper color with the exact frequency depending on your desired intensity and how fast your skin fades. Mix 3 to 5 drops with your moisturizer or serum and apply evenly to your face and neck. Okay, this is something I can get behind, guys, because I like looking tanned, but I don't like the damage of the sun. So 3 to 5% DHA, that's something I'm going to look into. Okay, you appear to have fairly clear skin with minor blemishes. Consider monthly hydrofacials to rejuvenate and hydrate your skin. This will help maintain your good skin quality. Consult with your doctor before proceeding. Okay, what else have we got? I show signs of mild skin laxity on the face. Consider radio frequency or ultrasound treatments such as thermage or HIFU. These will help tighten your skin, improve collagen production, and overall skin texture and laxity. Consult with a doctor before proceeding. This is all things that I've never heard of before, guys, so it's pretty interesting to see. I've got quite a bit of research to do. Also consider polyonucleotide treatments to boost the skin's natural renewal process. Use a gentle cleanser in the morning and evening to remove impurities. Okay, I only cleanse once a day currently, but maybe twice a day would help. Incorporate a toner to balance pH and hydrate. Use this twice daily to promote a healthier complexion. I don't use a toner at the moment, so again, maybe something I can include in my skincare routine. Retinol, I do use that currently. I use the tretinoin. Vitamin C serum every morning and evening. This will improve overall skin radiance and promote collagen production and balance an uneven skin tone. Okay, this is definitely something I can look into, because that balance through my skin tone is something I would like to acquire. Moisturize your face with moisturizers with ingredients like hyaluronic acid or niacinamide to provide hydration. I believe my moisturizer does actually have those in it, so tick that one off. Use sun protection factor 50 daily. This will minimize premature, yeah, I do that already as well. Always use sun cream, guys. That is literally like a no-brainer, just not even for your skin, well, for your skin, but also just for your health, like avoiding things like cancer. So yeah, big W using SPF. Ears, no change required. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, I was thinking maybe they'd tell me to like cut off this earlobe to match this one, but maybe I don't need to do that. So happy days. Okay, my QOVES letters updated on that date. Dear Tom, as of October 2025, and based on the image you provided, you display a number of strong and masculine facial features. There is potential for further improvement by focusing on the jaw, eyes, neck, nose, skin, cheeks, and eyebrow areas to enhance overall harmony and definition. Additionally, our recommendations aim to subtly enhance the masculinity of certain features to create a more balanced and conventionally attractive appearance. We recommend implementing the suggested enhancements and plan to reassess your facial profile next year. Warm regards, the QOVES Aesthetics team. Guys, I'm really impressed with this, honestly. I'd rate this like, 10 out of 10. They've literally been incredibly detailed with it. I think it's crazy. Like I was talking to one of my older friends the other day about, just in general self-improvement and the way that guys take care of themselves these days compared to like 30 years ago. And I think it's a great thing, honestly, because, you know, when you take care of yourself, life is just, it's just better. Like, you know what I mean? People treat you better. You probably get more opportunities. This is something that's been shown in the science time and time again. And you just feel better. You feel better and more confident within yourself. So guys, if you're a guy that is like feeling self-conscious about wanting to improve the way they look, like, don't, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best version of yourself, or girl as well. Obviously it's more accepted for girls, but yeah, that just like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be the best you. Obviously don't take it too far. I know there's a lot of communities online these days that are a bit dark, and they do show up on my TikTok feed here and there. That's why I'm learning the lingo, unfortunately. But yeah, anyway, shout out to QOVES. I rate this a lot, guys, and you guys rate what you think I am in the comments and what you think I can improve on. Okay, now rate me. I'm 26 years old. What am I doing? Okay guys, shout out QOVES. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Au revoir. Lots of love.